are not made men. I do business for kings. Not everybody had a draw for now. Before I draw for you, you go get money. There was a time I was drawing for everybody. But now I don't draw for everybody. Because by diligence and the hand of God, I shifted. And can I tell you? Out of 100% of natural resources on earth, or money in the world, 10% of the human race is controlling 90% of that money. 10% controlling 90%. 90% struggling for 10%. And you want to prosper if you do not change to the class of the rich. So you now see a rich man, you say, "Na rich one." Okay, go do now. Because you see, he says something. I remember years, there was time Veronica and Noah came to my place, and then pliers were opening. And I saw church people saying, "Now something this woman they use." So they mean these people have been in church for years and they never believe in miracle. And years later, I did not wonder why they died the death they died. Because may you never come to a crossroad where even the doctor you hope on cannot help you. Yes. Because when you have cancer and your doctor have a higher level of degree of cancer, who help each other? But there is a higher power that brings liberty. And you can't step into it until you believe it. Some of us, this argument, we argue everything in the world. Everything we have. See, come and learn of me. What it takes to learn is far cheaper than what you are suffering now. So come and learn of me. And you shall find rest for yourself. I know this is a knowledge and wisdom-based church. But nothing is going to change in your life if you refuse to learn. By putting to practice what is taught here. You hear before, I used to be friend of pastor, but I don't know now. I was in church before Susu's brother came, but he has left me. I don't know what they are using. No. He chose to heed the things that were taught. He chose to. He chose to. He chose to. Put to prayer. He learned what he was being taught. Nobody changes level by accident. Nobody. And in case you don't know, all this looking for money. It is until your learning increases that your earning increase. Because it is as you learn to earn. It is the learning that brings the earning. Why is South Africa more developed than Ghana and Nigeria? Simple. We got independent too early. And this freedom you are looking for, me, I want freedom. When you are of age, nobody will cage you. Nobody. We say, no, we can lead ourselves now. Now Ghana starter. So we go lead ourselves now. Say, white people should go. And from that time, our engineers will not be able to construct a road that lasts for 20 years without pothole. Because within ourselves, we thought grown of age. We want too early freedom. Go to South Africa, you think that you are in another European country. Because they didn't seek for independence too early. Am I communicating? They learned what it takes. That was why somebody like Mandela, you don't know what he went through. Tell me which person in this country, except maybe for P2B, will have opportunity to go for second term and will not go. They will even key to go. He has the opportunity to become a life president of South Africa. But after one time. Because when people learn truly, nothing becomes too important. They don't become too attached to anything. See, Atiku has been contesting for president before I was born. He's still contesting. He's still contesting. I don't know what he forgot in Villa, but he wants to go back. I don't know. But because one of the things that learning does is it brings contentment. When you see a man and a woman who is not contented, is a man and a woman who has not learned about life and God. I seem to say godliness with contentment is a great thing. We brought nothing into this world. We shall take nothing away. I was sitting down one day and I saw some of the things that I have in the house. I was taking the ones I can give out. I asked myself, if I die now, see this one. They like you too much, they will just carry one. Put you. This suit, somebody will not know how I buy it. Go just, you go even wear them. If you like, you know, go button and you go wear this. You go rock. You don't flex the thing. On his own, they flex. You don't even care. And these are the things. The mundane things we are pursuing. These are the things that made us to be unfaithful. Something happened yesterday. My boss said something. He said, we had all night here on Friday, and he said, something is coming from Abuja. You are supposed to receive it. Your name is on it. Make sure you receive it and give me the accurate report of what it is. So that night, the message didn't come. So later in the morning, I was going to somewhere to have an echo. He said I should meet him in the house in the morning. He now called me before 8. I said, oh dear, I will not be in the house. So what of the distance? I said the goods has not arrived. The goods arrived around 3 p.m. I went to pick them. I now snapped them immediately. I said, this is what I received. He said, no, they are supposed to be 10. They cannot be 7 alone. I said, okay. He dropped the call. And this morning somebody called me and said, there was a mixed up and it's supposed to be 3. Because he knew if he sent me there, I'll give him the report of what it was. And no amount of anything will make me say on the contrary. You know? The guy called me and was trying to explain there's a mixed up there. He said, where was the invoice? The invoice was not sent. He knew what was happening, so that's why he's following up. And that's why he said, you must receive this thing. God someone will say, God told him years ago, seek to know and to learn. Don't seek to be known. And the whole world will come to learn at your feet. Is it not happening today? See, if Nigeria adopt the system Living Faith is using to run their ministry, our government will become very, very productive. Have you ever go around and see Living Faith car park abandoned? See a project abandoned? The system is so powerful. And that is why you see this overhauling of pastor is because they don't want the revival to die down. It's not anything. There are people who have by this thing natural strength, but when you get to 60 something, 70, you don't get straight. Even government, they retire. Because they want the revival fire to keep burning. So the system must be saturated with youth that have been done. And this day now, you must have about 20 to 25 years membership experience. Why? Because they expected that you have learned the system. One of the proof that I may not have the crowd, but I know I have money. If Oyedepo truly disciple you, money will not be a problem in ministry. If Oyedepo truly disciple you, you see, money will not be one of the problems in ministry. If you truly learned from him. The first book I'm reading this year from him is The Pillar of Destiny. I'm in the 3rd pillar now. I'll finish it today. There are 12. So by February, I'm supposed to finish that book with other books I'm reading. Knowledge is defined as discovery and wisdom as the application of knowledge discovered. Simple term, wisdom is discovery applied, which equal recovery. When there is a discovery and it is correctly applied, it brings instant reward or recovery. The word says in Proverbs 24:13-14, my son, eat thou honey, because it is good, and the honeycomb which is sweet to thy taste. Verse 14, so shall the knowledge of wisdom be unto thy soul. When thou hast found it, then there shall be a reward, and thy expectation shall not be cut off. The reason why many people in church have expectation of you and they get angry at God is because they have not found the light, the knowledge that is required to get those things. When thou hast found it, there shall be a reward. It was that found it. One man took a book by Kenneth Copeland, sat with it 3 days, and fasting. Lord and Gloria Copeland, show me the secret of kingdom prosperity. And then when he found it, he said, he stood up and screamed, I can never be poor. Because when you found it, if you not found out and you are declaring, you will be clear. He found it. He went in search of light. Just as Jesus said, come and learn of me. Come and learn. He went to learn more. Kennedy Hagin started ministry in 1938. It was in 1958 or 57 thereabout that he went in search. He was suffering. And he saw the light concerning kingdom prosperity. And heavens opened. And you know the irony of life. What you don't know is more than you. Nobody should deceive you. Hallelujah. Unmet or unfulfilled expectations is mostly due to unfounded truth. When you found it, there shall be a reward. So we can boldly say that nothing sets people free like knowledge. Nothing. Jesus said, you shall know the truth. You shall know the truth. You shall know the truth. The truth that you know. Not the witches and wizards. Not the prevailing political reality and economic circumstances of Nigeria. The truth you know. Not the one your father know for you, your mother know for you, or your pastor know for you. What your pastor do is to stir the waters so that you can step in and plug into the things that you must learn. You shall know the truth, and the truth that you know shall set you free. Things to know about learning quickly. One, learning is your responsibility. Nobody can learn for you. Daddy was a lecturer, well educated, but Pastor Kennedy cannot use his certificate. Am I lying? Use his certificate. If you need your own certificate, you go to learn. When in Nigeria, people, they use people's certificate too. You know, those northerners. Thank God I get college mate. I get university mate. Some people don't get classmate too. This country. Now drama.